Wake Up with Jim and Sab is exclusively on Spotify.
And if you want to start your own podcast, you can check out anchor.fm.
If you love the pod and you want to support us, make sure you follow us on Spotify. Also, you can tag us on Instagram and Twitter at Wake Up with Jim and Sab. Welcome to the Wake Up with Jim and Sab podcast.
It's a Malibag Friday.
Malibag Friday.
Yay! Let's go straight into it.
Okay, today we're gonna talk about how do you know
Well, di mo naman binasa pa yung...
how to leave. Hindi, the topic lang.
Okay.
How to leave the friend zone. How do you, parang, honestly, I actually had this thought, ewan ko, every night as I'm, drowning in essential oils, I have these moments of reflection. And last night, naisip ko talaga, especially since it's quarantine, like, I wonder how it is. Paano yung aminan ngayon? Paano yung dating? Paano mag-break ngayon?
And you know what? For the next succeeding podcasts, we have some guests planned out to talk about these things.
Oh.
I'm very excited.
Gumame siya?
Titignan natin kung gigame.
Hindi pa game.
Gumame-ish. Of several guests. Jim, you will be shocked.
Really?
Yes.
Sino?
So, basta.
Sabihin mo na.
Wag na.
Sige, ngayon na.
Wag na.
Ngayon na, nadidistract ako. Sino?
Man, it's not... Yan na.
Okay.
Okay. Binalang ko kay Jim. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right.
So, the subject of this Malibag, when it was sent to us, it's called To Amin or Not to Amin. Cute. So, this is, we're just gonna read it. We haven't read it before. And we'll get through this together. Hi, Jim and Sab. I'm a new pod kid, and your podcast has been a real lifesaver during these difficult times. Oh, that's so sweet. I don't know if you'll notice this slightly lengthy Malibag of mine, but I would appreciate it if you could share your insights on my situation. I would like to remain anonymous if ever this gets read by you guys. I have this friend that I've liked for years now. We've been friends for over 5 years na siguro, and despite my not telling her my feelings directly, it kind of became like an open secret within our circle already. Last year, she told me that I should not crush on her anymore. Since I was expecting to be rejected because di niya ako type, I just decided not to entertain my feelings for her kasi I don't want to ruin our friendship and make things awkward between us. Sabi nga nila, just enjoy the friendship and the company. By the way, this is a girl who wrote this. Then a few months after, right before the whole quarantine saga started, we began to talk more frequently and regularly compared to before. We went out for coffee a couple of times rin. The last one I thought was really special. There have been changes in the dynamics between us, and I can't help but wonder if there's a chance that she's liking me too. How do I differentiate hanging out as friends from a date? How could I tell from our conversations whether she likes me or not? Should I just go for it and ask her directly, or should I stay put and wait how things play out? Thank you, lovely pod parents, for all the relatable content. On a side note, she's also the one who recommended your
Oh.
podcast to me. Ooh, sounds like a keeper. And if she happens to listen to this, wish me luck na lang. Nervous laughter. Cute. Oh, this is so cute. First of all, I think sa next yung coffee date, record mo yung conversation nyo. Charot. Tapos send mo dito. Charot. Tapos decipher natin kung type ka nga niya. Tsaka. Okay, let's go back. Let's analyze this. So sabi niya, right before nag-start yung quarantine, bigla sila nag-usap ng mas madalas.
Hindi, parang technically, before the quarantine, nabusted siya, in short.
Yes.
Na parang, she tried to profess her feelings, was not reciprocated. Therefore,
Sabi niya, friends lang tayo.
parang, hindi kita type or whatever. And then, it's quarantine, and then, they've become closer.
Yes. Before we answer the Malibag, I think, you know what? Let's take a quick break. Keep your drinks ice cold for up to 145 hours and hot for up to 47 hours with Clean Canteen. Clean Canteen is a leading U.S. hydration and food solutions brand known for their insulated bottles and transparent and responsible business practices. Their bottles are made with 100% food-grade, food-safe, toxin-free, and chip-resistant paint, and 1% of their annual sales goes to environmental nonprofits and causes. So those are a lot of numbers. Clean Canteen products are also officially, isa pang number, 100% climate neutral certified, which means their yearly carbon emissions are reduced. Awesome. So you can rest easy knowing that when you buy Clean Canteen, the planet wins.
Cute.
By the way, Jim, tell them the good news.
We're giving away a limited edition Clean Canteen Wake Up with Jim and Sab tumbler to our early bird podkids. Just share this episode from Spotify on your IG stories and tag us at Wake Up with Jim and Sab. The first 2 podkids to post this on Instagram gets the limited edition tumbler.
Oh, those tumblers are so cute. Check them out on our Instagram page.
Kung hindi nyo alam ang Clean Canteen, basically, lagay kayo ng kahit ano doon and it'll be cold forever. Okay. So, kung if you're like me na I don't like refilling water, I don't know why. It takes an emotional toll on me. Like parang I'm wasting minutes.
I get
so
that.
I have this huge Clean Canteen thing that's like jumbo. Just look on their website. They have a size chart. And it says Jambo.
Jimbo. Jambo for Jimbo.
The Jambo Clean Canteen. Anyway, sarap lagyan ng ice and then forever. You don't feel like you're wasting minutes.
Forever or 145 hours.
Okay. So, let's go back to our Amin.
Super cute to Amin or not to Amin, Malibag. So,
go.
Okay, ano ba? What do you think, Jim? How do you think the fact na, so after niya mabusted, months later, si Buster, yung nagyayaya na mag-converse ng
Siya ba?
stuff.
Wala, love.
Right before the whole quarantine, we began to talk. Okay lang, you can call me love. We began to talk more frequently and regularly compared to before. Okay. Pero, ewan ko, kung, hirap nito, no? Kasi, kumari, ako personally, kung gusto ko talaga yung tao as a friend, tapos nasabi ko naman na, I made it clear na, okay, you know what, I just want to be friends with you. Technically, paasa pa rin ba if gumim ako sa coffee? Even if kinlaro ko naman. Hindi naman, di ba? Hindi naman madaya yun, di ba? Parang,
Pero there are people, that's true. I do agree. But there are people talaga who are like that. You know, I don't want to be just to be a devil's advocate, okay? It's quite possible that this person, si Buster, is
stringing you along.
Is sad, it's quarantine.
Lonely.
Knows that you like her. Therefore, wants to feel the feeling of being chased.
Oh.
So I'm just giving that as a warning, something that you could possibly, keep in mind. But I think yung answer dito is yung sinabi ni Amin, there have been changes in the dynamics between us, and I can't help but wonder if there's a chance that she's liking me too now. I hope. I think sana you were more specific, so we could have at least given our inputs. You can send a Malibag again, so pwede natin balikan to. Pero
kasi sabi niya, the last one I thought was really special. I'm curious now, ano kaya nangyari dun sa last nilang coffee date? Date-ish. Okay, I'm assuming these girls are in their 20s, right?
Yeah, I guess.
yeah.
Kasi,
let's say 20s.
Ano ba?
Ano kaya? How do you, ano kaya, Jim? Send out feelers? Ganon?
Kasi I think this is a completely different case. Kasi meron na nang Amin na eh. Pero this is a normal thing that happens. Diba?
Posible naman yun eh. I mean, I was in a relationship before na friend zone yung guy first.
And then naging friends pa rin kayo?
Months later, friends pa rin kami. And then, nagka-fallan.
Oh. I don't know why, but anyway.
Relax, wag kang selos.
How did that happen?
Yung sa akin?
Yeah, kasi if ikaw si Buster in that situation.
Ako na-feel ko kasi parang hindi niya ako na-pressure. Parang I would really just, yun nga, parang I really enjoy this company. And then parang sobrang saya niyang kasama. Tapos parang, wala, parang, okay, well, ang saya pala na ito talaga kasama eh. So, why not?
Mm-hmm.
So siguro nga, if you keep pursuing her maybe without any expectations for yourself, for your sake, then kung masaya naman talaga siyang kasama, then I don't think you're gonna lose anything. I mean, if you don't have any expectations, diba?
I guess um my question is, it's so interesting for me eh. Parang what
Never ka pa na-reject. Sorry naman
hindi.
Ay,
Na-reject ako nung grade 6 ako.
Paano? Sige, that's for another pod. That's for another pod. That's so funny.
Yeah. Actually, inano ko na sa Facebook and
Sino yan?
I'm pretty happy na you know.
What?
Wala lang.
Na hindi kayo nagkatuluyan?
Well, of course. And, parang grabe talaga. When you're a kid and you're like, you think.
You're heartbroken, no?
Yeah.
Oh, puppy love.
Yeah.
Okay, so going back
So ikaw, I think ikaw yung makakasagot eh. Kasi ang question ko what did si Busted do? Sabi mo, that's okay. So I think tip number 1 is stay friends. Don't put pressure into what's happening. Just enjoy it. Keep being kasi the one thing that I'm sure won you over was, this person is great company. Masaya siya kasama.
Kept making me laugh.
And then wala nang mga.
May mga konting feelers like, parang gumawa siya ng, he claimed na he made mixtapes for the whole group. And then parang special yung sa akin. Tapos parang nalaman ko na iba yung sa akin. Medyo, inside, parang naano ako, parang, kulit. Parang nagkaganon ako, parang, ay nako. Parang, ay nako, hassle. Pero parang, so hindi ko in-acknowledge. So parang ako, okay. Hindi ako like, oh my gosh, thank you. I completely ignored it. Hindi ako nag-react, hindi ako kasi I thought parang, type pa rin pala ako nito. Parang ayoko namang maging kupal. So, I kept my distance. We still hung out as a group. And then parang he just always like kept making me laugh. And then ano nga ba nangyari? Hindi ko na maalala eh. Ano ba? Parang lang. Parang, ewan ko, hindi ko maalala. Basta, next thing I knew, kami na. Ano ba? Parang, well, siguro parang it was a very sweet moment. Okay, I remember now. It was a sweet moment. We were,
okay, relax. Okay.
Me, him, and another friend, we were hanging out in our friend's condo. And then parang, it was a parang sweet moment lang na parang it just happened na parang nagkaroon ng, okay. Parang pwede pala, okay pala. So yun, parang I gave it a chance. Ano baka kami tagal? A year and a half or something?
Yun lang ba?
Hindi ko alam. It's all a blur to me, Jim. Everything before you is a blur.
You know what's really interesting? I mean, I think which we can have a whole episode about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can say that you know everything about me. Diba?
Mm-hmm.
Parang we're one. We're one now. The one thing we don't know about each other is yung... We never, that's the one thing we never shared.
What?
Yung stories of us and our exes.
No, we did.
We shared the shitty stuff. Like, grabe, this was horrible.
Oh, I would love to hear about
the good stuff.
Yeah, the good stuff.
Ako rin, parang in fairness naman, it's nice.
Hindi ka nanggigigil sa galit.
Hindi. Parang, right now.
Ba't namumula ka? Charot.
Parang it's interesting to hear you in that moment in time.
Aww.
Like parang I finally, parang wala lang. It's interesting to get to know you from that point of view.
Aww.
Not just from, because it's so easy to be, parang to hear that, okay, you were with this shitty person or this person did something bad to you and okay. It's different to know na you were happy.
Yeah, like the good stuff rin naman. You mean the good relationships?
Yeah.
All relationships are bad.
And also to before we end, my last piece of advice is I know Saab.
Wait, bakit before we end, tapos na ba hindi natin nasagot yung girl? Sagot
natin. Be really good company. Don't put pressure in it. If you want to ask her out, ito yung advice ko and I've always said this. If you want to ask her out, don't put pressure on the date. Don't parang wag ka ma-stress sa category.
Oo nga.
You don't need to label it. Is it a date or not? Don't care. Just as long as you're with her. And don't waste time that you spend together thinking, does she like me na ba talaga? Kasi the fact that you're together and you're laughing, I think that should be enough for you to feel comfort. Kasi if magkasama kayo and let's say it's weird and you're not having fun, and at the end of the day you just want kasi there are times like that you just want to hear the other person say I like you too, and then after that tapos na. Alam mo yun? Pero
Yeah.
savor the moment that you're with this person, you're laughing, there's a connection, cool. If that's the case, then just keep doing it.
Yeah.
There's no need to go to another step.
Yeah.
Diba?
But would you advise na she drop like some super subtle, no pressure hints that she likes her?
Sabi mo, in your case, it was annoying.
It was, hindi. For me, na-stress ako, pero hindi naman niya ako tinanong about it, hindi niya ako inano. So parang, but at least it was still in my head. So parang, for me, I kept my distance a little bit, pero not to the point na ayoko talagang kasama to. Pero so parang, as if you keep very spaced out, drop these very subtle and no pressure hints. Kasi he's not the one who said na parang, here's the mixtape, ikaw lang yung ginawan ko ng parang special design, ikaw lang talaga yung iba.
Pinakinggan mo na ba?
Oh, parang anong tingin mo? Parang walang ganon. And I just learned from our friends na parang, you're the only one who had that special thing on the tape mismo. And so doon ako parang ay. And then siguro later on there were also some other parang pinafeel special ako and iba ako na moments. And then siguro at one point lang nagkaroon ng okay, I think I should give this a chance, parang ganon. And then it was a very happy relationship. I have to say it was a happy relationship. It was very fun. Because nga, he was a fun friend. And I'm very excited for letter sender to good luck. I hope it works out. But also maybe think about if you're super crushing on her really, really hard, baka you should also think about like, why do I super duper have a crush on this person? No?
Yeah.
Maybe that would help. Parang, why? Why do I want to be in a relationship with this person ba? Why? Sobrang, bakit kaya?
Yeah.
Kasi if it's just, I want to get to know her better, then I think you're doing it right now. Diba? By going on these coffee runs, hanging out with her, no pressure, you are getting to know each other. You don't have to label it. Diba? But once you do, parang if you feel yourself very compelled na, I want this girl to be my girlfriend. Maybe think about it like, bakit kaya? Why? If that's it, if it's really like she is 100% the one for me, then I think you should risk it. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ayos ba? Sorry, but I think you were gonna give one more tip before I cut you.
I guess yun nga, parang huwag ka ma-stress about the next step. Just enjoy it. And what I was gonna say was I know Saab, okay? And I'm trying to imagine myself if I was in that guy's position. Let's say trinay ko, nag-ayaw ka, and I know you're so matigas ulo, diba?
I can't believe I just said
Parang I just find it very interesting na what would I have done?
I think you would have backed off and given up completely.
Ay, di.
Joke.
Hindi.
Wow.
Hindi.
Yung grade 6 rejector mo ba, pinaglabanan mo?
Hindi naman siya astig eh.
Ay, labo.
Labo. Anyway, to letter sender, what I wanted to say is if someone like Saab changed your mind about then assess rin properly. Like, ano ba talagang personality ng taon to? Diba?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Kinilig ako dun sa story niyo. Please do send us an update.
Yeah.
I would like to know more.
This is a quick pod kasi ang dami naming episodes next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
And to the buster who listens to our podcast too, if you're hearing this and you want your side to be heard, please.
Tas kung maging kayo,
oh my God!
Tag nyo kami, bibigyan namin kayo ng cheat shirt.
Magiging kami, ninang at ninong sa kasal. Yes!
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Bye.
it. Bye!